Hey folks, NotchaLord here. This video is part of a series I'm making covering different aspects of Emerald Rogue. Today's video is about the Battle Prep Station. Battle Prep makes you able to power up your team by teaching moves, evolving, and getting held items. Let's go over the different aspects of the Battle Prep. First of all, we have the Enhancement Item Shop. The shop covers mostly evolution items, also covers EV items and ability patches and capsules. So mostly the general idea for this stop is to either evolve your Pokemon earlier, like to say get a Gliscor earlier or a Trevenant, get some powerful abilities for your Drought Ninetales or your Drizzle Politoed, or just power up your Pokemon with some EV boosting items. Great strategy, I would say, is to get some Pokemon that evolve via item, say Execute or Staryu, and have a lot of power for your early game to have an easier time against the first two gyms. Next up is the Held Items section. Held items are obviously very useful to strengthening your Pokemon. There's a lot of variety in held items. One of the best held items that I actually got nerfed because I thought it was way too strong is the Amulet Coin. Money is a big factor in roguelikes, and having double the amount of money for 1000 gold is, well, very valuable. Held items like the Dark Gem and the Eject button are renewable held items, which means that if they get used in battle, they won't go away. So, you can slap all your focus sashes on your Pokemon and keep them a little safer. Do keep in mind that if you lose a Pokemon with a held item, the held item will also be lost. So more expensive held items, like say the Choice Band, Leftovers, or Life Orb, will be lost if you decide to, well, maybe risk a double edge on a Pokemon and lose it. That's 8k down the drain. My recommendation is to usually buy some cheaper held items early on, instead of investing all of your money in a single Pokemon and then losing it, which causes your run to take quite a lot of damage. Up next is the Special Item Shop. This item shop holds Z Crystals, Mega Stones, specific items, like say the Douse Drive for Genesect or the Rusted Shield for Zamazenta. There's also Terra Shards and Max Mushrooms. Now, as you can see, not all of the items are here, like say, well, there's no Mega Stone for my Swampert, but I'll get into that later. Usually I'd wait with buying these until you have some more money, because again, if you lose the Pokemon that this item is attached to, you're gonna lose a lot of money. Alright, so now that we covered the item shops, let's go over to the Move Tutor. Move Tutor in 2.1 actually had some changes. Before, I was able to get every single move on my Swampert here, but now I have to earn badges with this Pokemon in my party to unlock additional moves. So, for example, I'm looking for, say, Super Power or High Horsepower, something like that. My Swampert already has Earthquake, but just for an example. Like here, you can see that, yeah, there's some moves missing on my Hawlucha, but I will get into that later. So, all these items that you see here are permanently unlocked. I will have access to all of these items at the Battle Prep throughout my entire run. I will always be able to buy Flame Orbs, Lock Incenses, Eject Buttons, no matter what Battle Prep I go to. I think this is a great change, and I'll show you, once I get to the next Battle Prep, what that looks like. Okay, I made it to the next Battle Prep, and I wanted to show you this. So, now when I go to the enhancement items, I will have all of these unlocked. So Crackpot, Deep Sea Tooth, Protein. If I go through these are all still the same from the first shop. These are permanently unlocked. And now all of these items are now also added to my shop. I now have access to a Choice Specs. Obviously, choice specs and assault vest are a bit more expensive, but they are a lot stronger in battle. So yeah. As we go to the special items, also these will be... There's a lot of items here, but to be fair, there's a lot of special items to use. And I'm not sure if it shows with the sparkles in the tutor, no. But I now have access to, say, Focus Blast, High Horsepower, Knockoff, Mirror Coat. Actually, I have access to a lot of more moves. That's a little silly. But, yeah. That about covers the battle prep. Hope you enjoyed. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and stay roguing!